Two things you need to know that no one else knows. Tomorrow, Jacob Zuma, the ex-president in Soweto, is going to announce the launch of his new political party, Kunta Wesizwe. And this is good news because it's going to split the ANC and the EFF in half. It's going to splinter ANC and EFF because he does not like Cyril and he doesn't like Julius Malema.
But things have gone wrong, in my view, from the organization that I lived for a long time. I reached a point where I could not tolerate it. And I decided to establish a political party so that I can fulfill the desires of the poor, the oppressed, the ones who are suffering.
And you are going to be surprised. The MK is actually the project of the Russians.
Not Iran.
The Russians. And you may say, but where do you get that from? I'll tell you where I get it from. There's a fellow called Louis Liebenberg. He happens to live in Bronkhorstspruit.
He's been in the news over the past couple of weeks, yeah.
He has confirmed it. That one, he used to be a funder of the MK. And he has confirmed it that Putin took over from him to fund MK. If you think I am talking lies, I'll send you a clip. I've seen him saying it. He thought he was speaking in a private, closed, behind-the-scenes room. But the clip has circulated. It has landed on my phone.
Msholozi asked me to form a political company or portfolio, and I stood as a candidate in the last election. And the reason why is because MK at that stage were not sure that they would be recognized by the ANC as a party. So I formed this political, not a party, but stood independently. I did form an independent political party in the Makwaland. I canvassed for 2 weeks, and I got 3 candidates into the local election just 2 years before that. But that's just to answer the question why I stood in the election. I did that really for MK, but once they've stopped me, the electoral committee in certain of the provinces, I had to not abandon, but I had to, once the MK came right with their specific registration and the drama with Kumalo and all those people went away, Msholozi could continue, obviously, with his political party, and thank God for that. And yes, the state, I did fund the political campaign of the MK. Not in totality. Putin also came to the rescue in the end, but the last one I did fund was Orlando Stadium and Kimberley, and the MK can vouch for that. Did I fund?
The guy confirming that Putin funds MK. What does Putin want? Putin is not Father Christmas. He's not going to take Russian money and pump it into a South African project just for generosity. No. It doesn't work that way. There is something that he wants. You see, South Africa historically has been viewed as an asset for foreign powers. For the longest time, it was under the control of the West. So our gold, there was a gold standard in the world. We used to fuel that. South Africa, at some point, was the largest gold producer. But our gold was not stored in South Africa. It was actually in vaults in London.
Why do you keep saying Viva MK?
Because we've only got one president in this country for the people.
What benefit did I get to support Msholozi? What benefit did I get to support the MK? The benefit to South Africa was that there was for the first time a real opposition in South Africa, the MK. A real opposition. The favor I did by supporting President Zuma in his hour of need in Pietermaritzburg was born from the fact that South Africa has got no opposition and everybody just says yes. So does just look at the absolute chemical explosion when you look at Pieter Groenewald that wants a start, a start for Afrikaners, and then on the other side, the extreme in terms of liberalism, in terms of the G20, and is in the World Economic Forum. How can you run a country without an opposition? So I'm very proud of the fact that I shout Viva Msholozi, Viva MK, in this court and anywhere else.